Good morning. We are Crixana, Lucho, Gervasio, Aynara, and me, and we are going to talk about the negative effects of consumerism.
First, we want to tell you what is consumerism. Consumerism is the unnecessary purchase of things like clothes or shoes in order to be fashionable.
Knowing that, also we can see some advantages and disadvantages. The advantages are that consumerism can drive an economy forwards and lead to increase. As a result of increased consumer spending, a rise in GDP growth can occur. And the disadvantages are that consumerism can lead a materialistic society that neglects other values and can also create incentives for consumers to take unsustainable level of debt.
The first negative effect is environmental degradation is processed with the natural environment. It's a compromise in some way, reducing biodiversity and the general health of the environment. This process can be entirely natural in origin, or it can be accelerated or caused by human activity.
Another negative effect is the impact of the clothes and footwear that are increasing around the world. More than 100 billion pieces of clothing and footwear are produced each year. Nowadays, many people buy clothes and footwear 60% more than 15 years ago and keep them half the time.
The third effect is the technology industries. It promotes the substitution of products instead of repair, and the obsolete products can contaminate the environment, and more than 70% of electronic products aren't recycled.
The last one of the negative effects is the fish consumption. This is growing faster than the world population. The ocean continues to be exploited in an extreme way. We must protect the oceans because they are an essential part of the planet. The fishing exploitation is the catching of a big amount of fish for the fish industry. This caused an extinction of the marine species.
Now you know some negative effects of consumerism. And we know that the planet is in our hands because this problem can be solutioned for us. When hope you like it, and thanks for your attention.
Now we are going to listen our interview to Greta Thunberg.
Hi Greta, we are Gervasio, Aynara, Abel, and I, Lucho, and we would like to know if we could do a little interview about consumerism and its negative effects.
Yes, there is no problem. It is a pleasure to be here with you.
Equally, let's start. We are going to talk about consumerism, and we want that you tell us what do you think about this topic.
I am very informed about this issue, and I think that we are abusing consumerism, affecting the environment that this affects ourselves.
Oh, and why are you so interested in this theme?
Because I am concerned that people don't realize that if we abuse what we consume, it can greatly affect our environment.
Of course.
And that's why I talk so much about these topics to raise awareness among those people who usually affect the environment.
Yes, we hope they realize it as soon as possible.
Greta, we have another question for you. Before you being an activist, you made any bad action that polluted the environment?
Yes, many of the times we don't realize it. We do it as something normal, seeing that it didn't give as much importance to this problem as now, seeing that it's affecting a lot.
I understand you. You are absolutely right. But could you tell us what do you think is the most common negative effect of consumerism on the environment?
Yes, the most common for me is to buy clothes or items that to be fashionable or wanting to be the best. Since we spend money on things we don't need and those items carry many materials that art has.
I think that this is the most common, especially with teenagers.
Yes, adolescents are the most affected in this case, but adults also affect a lot.
Can you give us any solution or advice to fix this problem?
The solution that I will give you is that you don't buy to buy. Since the money is earned by working hard, it's not to be wasted. Apart from that, if we all buy the same items because it's fashionable and everyone has it, or just because you like it. Even if you don't need it, companies have to make or more articles using more materials and natural resources. That is to say that the advice I give you say that you don't buy anything to buy.
Thanks you, Greta, for this fantastic advice. I hope people following your advice and we can improve this big problem. And thanks you for being so kind to us. Have a good day.
Bye. It was a pleasure to meet you.